Okay, well, hello one and all. Just past 9 p.m. here on this personal side, and it's just going to be kind of a random blathering of things. Point number one, you know, they talk about your doppelganger, like somebody you look like. It was pointed out to me yesterday that I look like Jeff Bezos. He's the founder of Amazon, worth like $150 billion. How cool is that? I've seen a couple of pictures. There's definitely a similarity, so it's kind of cool. It's unfortunate he's probably not a distant relative, but it's kind of cool, you know. And he's aged well. He's 10 years older than me, so that's kind of cool. So that's one. Two, wifey is having some serious contractions here and wincing a bit. And for those of you who know my wife, she has an incredibly high pain tolerance. So when I see her wincing somewhat frequently, I'm like, ooh. So the birth of the baby is rapidly approaching. So it's interesting, you know. I'm not going to lie, my heart's probably a little bit elevated right now. If you were to take my pulse, it would be up a couple of beats. So we have that going on. And of course, with that comes this like great sense of urgency. So that is something interesting also to share about myself. I'm a big believer like in faith, but not yes, God faith of course, but like just faith in general. So oftentimes I have tripped in my life, like many times I've tripped, and I've hit the ground hard, but somebody's always been there to pick me back up. And that someone for me has been at least been God, but you know, it's either been a friend, an act of kindness, an opportunity. Something's always happened to where I've never, you know, face planted and not been able to rise to the occasion or get back up. So it's one of the interesting things about the impending fatherhood is that Jen just asked me, am I anxious? I'm like, yeah, you know, not overly, I'm a little bit, but I also know that I have a tendency to rise to the occasion. I don't get knocked down, and I don't stay down for very long. I shouldn't say I don't get knocked down. I mean, everybody gets knocked down, right? So, but through faith, like I know everything happens for a reason. I know if I fall down that something is going to be there, some safety net somewhere. And I know that's kind of sometimes people can say like, well, that's easy to say. You live in Naples, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't always live here. I mean, for those who didn't know or don't know, I lived out of my car for 2 years. Like 2 years. And I mean, when I say I lived out of my car, like I'm dead serious. I had a laundry basket in the back of the trunk. I drove from place to place. I had some lows during that time. I mean, I went without food. I had a hard time with gas. I mean, I was definitely struggling with a lot of different things. But something always came up. Somebody always came through. A lot of strangers and a lot of opportunities. So now when I see obstacles coming, I'm able to kind of like, okay, well, you know, I've been through worse. So it's really easy to kind of keep that head up, chin up thing. So anyhow, I'm just over 3 minutes. You'll be more, you know, hopefully you'll see the videos, or you know, will be a baby on the way. Don't get too urgent. We're still at home, but you know, the finish line is approaching. All right, have a great night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye now.